Right, I'm just going to slip this particular video clip in one of the next videos. So, because Roy's here and I don't want to start any other jobs, but I want progress to keep on happening. I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to now. I'm going to build this wall up and fit the door. I'm confident I can get the sheets in and fit them easy. The door's wide enough to get the bath in, so I'm not worried about that. So, yeah, this is a before. And that is it after. Ran out of metal, so I haven't been able to finish that bit of stud work up there, so that plate of plasterboard was just temporarily put there. So this room is now ready to just obviously continue making into a bathroom. I will at some point go off and find some 3-meter moisture board, but until we get the heating engineer here to do all the plumbing, we won't be doing a lot. Literally I can put up that bit of board there and not much else. And also money's an issue, we've got them. Got to buy loads of stuff, but no, it's been good. Right, see you in the next clip. Saturday the 29th of May, I'm back down the house again. I'm basically stuck. I can't do a lot, I keep saying that. Financially I can't afford to do the stuff, so I've got some metal, I've got some plasterboard, so I've moved everything out of the way, so I'm just going to do this section of wall. It's literally same as what this wall is. It's just going to be a temporary build, pin the plasterboard up, and then at a later date it'll get taken back down again, all the wiring done, but at least it's some progress and you get some things out of the way. We'll just do a before and after, so this is a before. And there you go, isn't that exciting? And I've half boarded over the door as well. Right, in the next exciting video clip we'll be doing something else. I have no idea what. Bonjour, good morning. It is Monday the 7th of June. Guess what's happening today? You're not going to be able to guess, because there's loads of things actually happening today all around the world. But for me particularly, at this old French house, a Gert big digger is coming. It's going to gently track across the garden. Starting up there, it's going to grade the land, and then approximately around there, it's going to dig a hole, and then we're going to put a big plastic tub in there, and we're going to be able to poo in it. Yeah, Fosse man's coming. Bloke called Denny, French man, speaks English, married to an English woman, really friendly, really nice. We ended up having a really good chat about, you know, world things. He's sound, so I'm going to hook up with him and work. He can sign it all off. He can deal with Spank. So that's going to be really good. What I'm going to do is sort of irrelevant, is this place needs to get sorted. It's just a bit hectic in here at the moment, just because obviously I'm using it as a workspace, so I'm going to tidy it up as best I can to try and get the perimeter walls more accessible, to start trying to get finishes on them, but it is sort of an impossible job. Also, had a great touch the other day. I was at a client's house. We've just finished a nice little job for. I don't film a lot of the work we do. Me and Paul were over there. We've done a load of walls and stuff and some flooring, and they'd done a bathroom fit out. Another crew had done it, and look what they left. They didn't want the exact size shower screen that I need. Obviously it's got some watermarks on it, but as we all know, there's plenty of old wives' tricks for getting rid of that. It's in immaculate condition. The chrome work is in immaculate condition. They cost around 100 to 150 euros. So all it needs is a brand new rubber seal if I want to be fussy. No big deal. I thought, why not? Upcycle, recycle and all that. Let's save the planet. Right, anyway, less waffling. We'll come back when Denny's here. Okay, the Gert big digger's arrived. Okay, so Denny doesn't mind being filmed. He's lovely. He's a really nice bloke. So you'll be seeing the action. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to move the caravan because it's in the sun all the time. So we're going to flatten that area there, get the caravan there, which then means the digger can get easier access through there, and we can get the tipper there as well to drop off materials a lot easier. So that's what we're going to start doing now. So I'll come back periodically as we're doing stuff. That's Denny going off to sort some stuff out. He's going to go get some more aggregate. So basically what I've done is I've just left him to it, because, you know, us workmen sometimes just like to be left alone. So that's what I've done. I've just we've had the discussion. So there was so much crap here, it was ridiculous. And Denny said, he goes, what are we going to do with it? I said, dig a hole. Dig a hole and bury it. So literally all the crap, all the waste has been chucked in there. That's what's come out of the hole, so we can use that later on to grade elsewhere. So in this corner here, originally from the old house, if you remember back, you know, all that time ago, the original waste water did come this way. So there it is. So there is the pond, the overflow pond. So we're going to be digging a trench the whole way along, and then the finished water, which is, you know, drinkable, will be pumped all the way up here so it can be expelled there. So that's why that's been dug there. The caravan has been moved. We've put that just around the corner. We used a digger very carefully, so that's been gone. Jobs are good. And I'll quickly tell you about this. We never talked about it. Me and Paul did it. We had a day off one day. So this sliding door was always temporarily put in, and the wooden packers had slipped and it basically knackered the door, and it wasn't sitting right in that. So what we did is we took it all out, recut. This has all been totally all recut, and it's been set in as opposed to how I really wanted it, which is like that. We've set this particular one on the blockwork inside. We just did that because it was just going to make sure the frame was all secure and safe, with it being a bit more weight than these little doors. But that's all good, that's all sorted. We're still trying to resolve the smashed glass. Replace the glass, €550. Buy a whole brand new complete unit, 600. So we're still like trying to find someone who can do it at a sensible price. Because we're here doing groundworks as well, Denny's basically helping me out do other jobs as well. So the electrical cable that me and Roy fitted, it's had sand embedded all around it, and then he's, as you can see, he's infilled the trench. So that's now done. No chance of the little digger falling over again. We've got the big boy just sitting here waiting. The fosse is going to be going here. So this is where the fosse is going, and we're just clearing another for the overflow. So obviously, because it's going to be a big hole in the ground with a plastic tank, obviously rainwater can naturally get down into it and fill the surrounding area. So this is going to be an overflow pipe that will go down to the Vandernay down there. That's just going to be runoff water, so legally we can, you know, do that. That's not a problem. So anyway, we'll come back when Denny's digging the hole for the fosse. There you go, got a big hole. Happy days. Isn't it? It is a lot of money just to put a plastic tub in the ground. There's 12 tonne of aggregate there as well, apparently. Has to go down around the bottom in that. Okay, the fosse is now turned up, so we're just going to let him unload, and then we'll talk about how the system works. Okay, so as you can see, we're going for the EcoFlow with a coconut filter. It is quite the contraption. So there's the tank there. That's the grey water pipes to send it off at the top of the garden. There's all the waste pipes. So Denny's just going to make the hole a little bit bigger, and then we're get it dropped in. And here we have Denny the Fosse man expertly connecting up the fosse to the digger, ready to do the install. No pressure, Denny. Apparently I got help. Okay, there you go, Fosse is in place. We were just equaling it out. Right, we'll start backfilling now. So we've got the site inspector, Sky. Say hi, and what do you think of the Fosse installation today? C'est bon? Super? Yeah. Okay, it's now the 8th of June 2021. It's another day. I've not been filming this bit because obviously I've been busy with Denny, but in my spare time I've been framing this out already because obviously progress can now happen because that's all sorted. An expensive day today, so I've got the Fosse man here and I've got also Dave, the heating engineer. So he's currently in the bathroom now, first fixing, getting that all ready. So we're just going to leave Dave alone because we're busy, he's busy. He works at Castellonis in 47, so if you need a heating engineer, hook me up and then I'll hook you up. He's well recommended. He'll be doing all of the heating stuff here. So that's brilliant. I'm going to go out now with Denny and we're going to carry on doing all the pipe work in that and putting all the sand down and stuff. So let's go. Okay, so Denny's just been and got the mains water pipe because that's going in alongside all the waste pipe. So we've just fed that out along there. We've now got the gain. I showed you in an earlier video how to do this, so I won't be filming it, but we're going to be putting that over the top of the black water pipe. I need a film crew because I obviously can't film whilst I'm working. It's sweltering, it's like 30 odd degrees, probably hotter in the sun. So we've got the mains water pipe in the house. I'll show you how we did that in a sec. I've just placed out all the grey pipes. Denny's running off another trench. This is where the leftover water, the clean water as such, will get pumped up because we've got a pond up there. So let's go inside now and I'll show you how we got the water pipe in. Okay, so if you remember Neil, who come in, helped me do the original slabbing, the digging out for the foundations in that, we were chatting about this and he taught me a really good trick. So we've had to bring this waste pipe in and up at a 90-degree angle, which in hindsight I should have done a 45, but I didn't. I did a 90. So he said a really good idea is you cut the pipe in half. So you can see what I've done there, which then makes it extremely flexible. So then that gives you the bend and you know whatever the word is, flexibility for getting it up and around. Denny had never seen it done, so he was like, he goes, that's a good idea, I remember that. So yeah, passing on some other knowledge is always good. So now we have main water pipe in the house. At some point in the future we'll get that connected, obviously, because we've got Dave here doing all the plumbing as well. But I'm a bit reluctant to actually do the connection in some ways because at the moment I'm using the water supply as a hose and it's just been really handy. Obviously because this mains water straight from the pump. So I might have to rig up an outside tap somewhere temporarily so I don't lose that option. Anyway, I'm going to go back to work. Absolutely sweltering. I nearly overheated. I've just had to have a rest. I was shoveling all this sand into all the trenches, but we're nearly there. So all the waste pipes are in. We got the little grey one there. That's going all the way up there to the overflow pond. We just walked down here. So I've just filled all this in, trying not to fall over. It's all been wired up, so if it does overflow it has a pump that pumps it all out. So that's all done. He's covered it in already, but the overflow for the actual all of this, that's been covered in now as well. So Bit of live action. Coming to France, they said. All seems to be knackered. Right. It's been 2 days to trash my garden. It's not going to look pretty for a while yet. Right, so the fosse is obviously all there. There's our access there and there, so if we ever get any blockages. So Denny's just closing off the overflow pipe up there. Typically, obviously, because there's issues with getting stuff, we're 3 lengths of 6 metre waste pipe from finishing the job over there, which is a bit of a pain. Denny's pissed off about it, but like I said to her, there's nothing we can do about it, so you know, we won't worry about it. I'll just fit it at a later date. It's been just over £1,000 for the labour and the digger hire to do the install. Not totally sure on the cost price, but once we know, we'll let you guys know. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what happens in the next exciting video.